Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because today's vlog is the first time I get to show you all my different hats at once: creator, entrepreneur, investor, community builder, and wifey. We are going to host a brand event at our house tonight. One of the reasons that Courtney and I decided that this was the house was because it allowed us to do just that. Courtney and I are such community builder people that being able to host so many incredible different people at our house for this is such a dream. I can't wait to take you on the journey, but let's just have a little debrief. We invested through HSR Ventures, our syndicate, into an amazing company out of Canada called Bird&Be. Bird&Be is truly a doctor-formulated prenatal and fertility supplement and all of the tests that you need on your fertility journey. It is the absolute best. Like when my sister was going through her fertility journey, it was actually one of the parts of our diligence process where when she was being recommended the supplements from her doctor's office in Canada, which has such strict regulations, we were like, whoa, that's a data point. We decided to have them to host our first brand dinner at our house tonight. And the catch is that we are not just inviting influencers and creators and reporters, but we also asked them to bring their partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever made sense for them, which is so much fun. Because I think for me, especially as I am now a wife, soon to be mom, hopefully, taking time away from my family, especially at night, is such a big ask. Usually the female who's the creator that's invited to these events and they leave their person at home, and as amazing as that is, and we all need our alone time, also having time with your person to experience things is so fun. So I decided to switch things up, make sure that both people were invited. We ended up having way more people than we thought, so we actually had to bring in a second table. The caterer kept being like, you can't keep adding meals. Between Courtney and my network and just wanting to build this community in such a different way, we just had so many different types of people coming at such different phases of their fertility journey that we were like, how can we turn these people down? It is 4 o'clock. We're about to have 28 people show up at our house in 2 hours. There is a lot to do. It stresses me out a little bit, but we have such a great team of vendors now that we can leverage to do this. Sam and I, the founder of Bird&Be, are gonna sit down, decide where everyone's gonna sit, making sure everyone will vibe, putting the final touches on the house. There's a gifting table, making sure that the flow is right, getting changed. I can't wait to take you guys along on the journey. Let's get into it. The smallest, most cute, girly things are kind of here.
We had done it like trying to conceive postpartum.
For example, for me with PCOS, right? And I'm not trying to conceive right now. Like I would be like, oh, I'm not trying to conceive, but like, is there anything for me? That's the stuff for me that I'm like, oh, that's more universal.
Yeah, it's giving Martha Stewart, except Auntie cooked for dress. Ask my husband, he's like, she cannot cook to save them. Like, I could do other things, like respond to emails.
I'm weak.
One looks more squished, this one over here. We're gonna take these two,
Okay.
and then move one over there to the end.
Okay.
We'll just have to move everything a little down because someone dropped out.
So you want to pull one from here.
We're gonna take, and what we should do, we should just move 2 away from the center and then just spatially fix things. That's it.
We're gonna do the dessert platter here and coffee here, but we can shift it wherever you want.
I just don't want people to feel like they're being like one at the smaller table and then two like right behind them is just like all of the service stuff, you know? Clear off this whole thing and put it all right here where there's an electrical cord.
If you want that instead, we can totally do that.
I think so. I think it's a way better vibe than people feeling like right behind me is like all the service stuff.
Or maybe here at the end.
I think so. Is that okay? Because then it's all kind of combined and there's more breathing room. I know how people are, and they're always like, I didn't get to sit at the main table, and like then I'm getting coffee service.
There's
It's a fertility dinner.
This is here.
Okay.
TRO, temporary restraining order.
Okay, this is what I'm wearing tonight for the color theme. This is the dress by Same. I love her. Look at the back. Sexy. And then I have on earrings from Amazon and actually shoes from Amazon that look exactly like St. Laurent. And I'm all about mixing a low and high moment. Sam, what are you wearing? I'm putting her outside of her comfort zone.
This is my fashion show for you. We've got ALC, La Pointe. Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna go with it. Stuart Weitzman, and some gorgeous gifted jewelry from my lovely husband.
Love it. What's the difference between your company and anything else out there for a prenatal?
So 2 things. Our products were formulated by the doctors whose sole job it is to get you pregnant. And we've got the medical fertility doctors and the naturopathic fertility doctors who dug into the evidence and agreed upon the ingredients that would be in the product. We have also clinically studied the product in fertility clinics with fertility patients, and we've published the data.
Why do you guys focus so much on men's?
Well, up to 50% of infertility cases involve a male factor. That is a huge number. And male infertility, I should say, is actually the only disease where if the affected partner has an issue, the male, it is the female who is treated. So male infertility is actually a women's health issue, and we are here to make sure that they do their part and share the load.
Which is why we decided to invite a lot of the creators and influencers tonight and their partners. Which initially, I feel like, what did you think of when I said I wanted to do it that way?
Initially, I was like, do we want this to be like a girls' dinner? And then after our conversation, I saw the vision, and I absolutely agree that males need to be a part of the conversation from the get-go. Of course we should have them. Of course we should be having this conversation as kind of a team.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Yo tengo el color acá conmigo.
This is the first event that we're hosting as husband and wife. The very beginning of our fertility journey, and we actually invested into the company Bird&Be for so many reasons, which Sam will get into. It's a very personal thing, and I just encourage you guys to have very deep conversations about where you're at, whether you want to have kids, whether you don't, what were the best parts, the worst parts, and just have like a really honest conversation with some really cool people. We're so honored that Sam wanted to do this with us, and we're so happy that you all came and joined us as husband and wife.
I'm Sam. I'm one of the founders at Bird&Be. Thank you, Maggie and Courtney, so much for hosting us in your beautiful home, and thank you all for coming. This is the first time I'm meeting most of you, but this is actually a very full circle moment. On our very first investor pitch, probably very early days 2021, told investors that fertility conversation was going to evolve the same way that mental health had. It would be a dinner table conversation, and the way that we wanted to make this dinner table conversation was to actually bring in the guys. 50% of infertility cases are related to male factor, and in order to make sure that we're having a real conversation, we have to involve both partners. Whether or not the couple is male and female, there is always going to be sperm involved. We're going to say sperm a lot tonight, so you're all okay with that. There's always
Get ready for dessert.
Yeah. We were also asked in those very early days by these investors if retail was going to be part of our strategy, and my answer to them was maybe. If we could find a retailer that was on board with having the conversation with males and females together, merchandising product together, that was very important for us, and allowing us to educate the customers in the way that we wanted to educate our own customers, and really provide better access from a public health standpoint through this education. A few months ago, I was scrolling online and I came across a beautiful young woman named Maggie Sellers, who was talking about becoming hot, smart, and rich on your own terms, and really being proactive and owning your journey. And I was like, well, that is the message that we're talking about at Bird&Be. And so I need to have this woman as part of our cap table, and I need to have her alongside us on this journey of literally making this dinner table conversation. We're at the dinner table tonight. We're talking about fertility. We're celebrating Maggie coming on board as an investor, as a brand partner with HSR. We're also celebrating a retailer who agreed to come on board with us on our own terms. So today we launched in Ulta, which is really very strongly in waiting for the right partners. I know we have found one in Maggie. I'm excited that we found one in Ulta too. I want to thank you all for bringing this conversation to the table that we imagined back in 2021. Thank you.